Hi everyone. Okay, episode 5? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. It'll be in the title. So, I went to Michael's and I bought some ribbon. I found this gorgeous blue and 89 cents, you know, cheap. So I got this beautiful blue, and then I found this yellow. So I got the skinny one also in the blue. I really sound stuffy, sorry. The skinny one in the blue and also this loopy one in the yellow. And like I said, they were 89 cents each. So I've got a couple of those cut, and I'll show you what I plan on doing with those. And of course, while I was there, I had to look at other stuff. Yeah, hadn't planned on spending all that much, but I did find some more gelatos in colors that I didn't already have. Look at that blue. Isn't that awesome? So this is what I did, just to see if I liked it. And I do. That's a good color. I don't know that I'll use it, but it is a good color. And then this yellow, not this one. What did I do with the yellow? Here. It's just like what I've used in the book. So don't know if I'll use that one either, but I have them. And then I also bought, I bought a pad, just the little, what is it, 8x8? 6x6. 6x6 paper pad. It had some good yellows in it, as well as the blues. I really like this one. And again, don't know that I'm going to use it, but it's a good size. I don't want the big, huge paper pads anymore, because I just don't use them. And I have loads. I think I probably have 1,000 sheets having different paper pads. So yeah, I'll never get through that in my lifetime. What else did I buy? I did buy a inkwell pen, you know. I've always wanted to try one of those. Wasn't happy with this. This is Jane Davenport. Not happy with it at all. Was going to take it back. So what was happening was, you know, you write for a little while, and then all of a sudden there's no ink. I'm like, what's going on? So I open it up, and the inkwell pops out, keeps popping out. So I stuffed the barrel with paper towel so that when you screw it back on, it pushes that inkwell back down, and now it's fine. I hate taking stuff back. I'm lazy. Sorry. I think that's all I bought. I'm hoping this lighting's a little better. I've got backlight now. And maybe it'll work. Be right back. Sorry, I just had to grab my water bottle. So what I want to try is I have this Lindy's Moonshadow Mist. And it's Buccaneer Bay Blue is the name of it. I don't know if that... Am I getting that? Wait a minute. Buccaneer... There you go. Bay Blue. But it had a really pretty blue on the bottom. So the Moonshadow Mist, if you look at the labels on the front, I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm trying to mix up the bottom there. There we go. So if you look at the label, this is what you'll get. You get a lot of the sandy color mixed with a little bit of blue. So because I am doing vintage, I figure, you know, if it ends up, you know, being quite beige, that's okay. But I want to try it on the white and see what it does when it dries. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be quite nice. Okay, I'll put it on there. And then get this out of the way. Alright, let's dry this. I don't want to touch it yet. I'm going to get covered, although I already seem to be covered in ink. So, that is from my Hug Snug. Now, what did I do with the roll? Oh, that's so weird. How things just disappear. I know I only did a small portion, but, you know, I wasn't sure I was going to like the color, and I don't think I'm going to, actually. Now that it's drying up, I don't think I'm going to like that. Yeah, it's too gray blue. It's not really, it's not going to work for me. So I can spray it with something else. Let's put that one away. And I wanted to show you what I did with the lettering. So I clear embossed it. Let me grab a piece of white paper, and then you can get a better idea. So I've already glued some in there. I'll show you that too. So if you can kind of see what I did, if I get it up nice and close, can you tell that? Yeah, there you go, the gold. So I did that by heating it, not a lot. I just lightly heated it, dropped it into the gold, and then I brushed off a lot of it because I wanted a lot of the blue to show. I just kind of wanted to make them pop a little bit off the page. And then I did finish the birds. They're all done now. So I have all of these guys done. And you saw the butterflies. They're done. So then I've got this cut. And in here, I love this page, I'm telling you. This yellow is just so vibrant. And I love the peacock page too. It's pretty. So on, oh, it's the wrong signature. That's why I'm not finding it. I thought, I don't remember going that far back. So here we go. This was the trim that I did yesterday. So what I decided was I'm going to add this to the top, but I also am going to add some of the yellow right on top of the blue. I think that'll look nice, and it'll bring out some of the yellow that's on splattered on the tag and whatnot. I know it's not exactly the right blue, and you know what? I might even try tea staining that and see what happens. Maybe it'll darken that yellow so it becomes more of a, what can I call it? I don't know. Harvest gold, I guess. So let's see what happens. Just let that sit for a minute so it can darken up. Oh, here's, it was buried. Hug Snug. And you can just Google Hug Snug. And it's $10 US, and you hit 100 yards. Like, you won't go through that anytime soon. So, like I got, again, obsessive compulsive, loads of different colors, and then realized after I'd done all that spending, so easy to color it. And really, you can get away with a couple of different colors, like black, if you tend to use black. I like rust. That one is a beautiful color. And I do a lot of warm warm colors. So I have that one. But I would do like white and cream. That's it. That's all you need. And believe me, you can share, because it's a lot. Okay, I'm going to dry this. So you want to be careful, it will shrink. So I'm not going to over dry it. I'm going to switch actually to this one. So then if I like it tea stained, what I'll do is I actually have some tea mixed up in a bin because I've been tea staining paper. So I'll go dip a bunch of it and put it on a hanger, and I just let it air dry. I think that is way better. Yep. See, when you put it up against that, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. See, it's got glue on that one and it's sticking to me. So the hot yellow didn't go quite, I don't know, it wasn't quite right. But if you darken it up a little bit, then I think it's not as big a contrast. So anyway, and then there's the pale yellow in the back. That goes really well with it. So I'm going to glue this part. It's really nice. Yeah, I like that. So just get a thin line down the middle. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, now see, this is what I wanted for, I want to use, it's too bad that's really the wrong color. Okay, let's put it back in here for now. I can worry about that later. So I knew I was going to use this tag, so I had put it down and then kind of measured, got an idea of where to put the glue. So it's got wiggle room, but it is kind of in there, nice and snug. What else did I put in here? Oh, right, I made the paper clip, and all I did was add my little paper clip with a strip of paper. And that's it. I glued that to the back of the butterfly. And then now there's a tag in the envelope, and they won't fall out because I've got the paper clip there. And it looks kind of nice. I don't think I did anything else. Oh yeah, I put the Believe here, and I'm going to use my, I'm just really worried if I use my Tombow, it might bleed into this. So I wonder if I have a Stickles that will go with it. I have so many different colors, but not that blue, but I do have that. I wonder if that'd look funny. It might. Or, I do have gold. That'd probably be better. Just put a little gold dot there, which I won't do now because then I can't work on the book. I will do it when I'm finished work so that it can dry. And I'll just stick those away. People keep asking me where I got these. My local craft store. I think they are called Stickles holders, so maybe if you Google that, you might be able to find them. I don't know where she gets them from, like what supplier, I have no idea. Okay, I think that's probably all I did. I did start to set up a page. Now, I thought this would be pretty, just kind of hanging down from here. And it looks nice on the other side, too. I am going to just go ahead and glue that down, because I'm pretty sure that's what I want there. The rest, I'm not sure of. Just going to take that out and work on it separately. I'm really bad this way, so I'm going to do it this way. Okay. There we go. That looks rather nice. Just hanging down, just hanging around. And I thought I would add this in such a way that it can flip up. But I wasn't sure if I wanted something behind it. And I might use... Okay, I have that. And I have... all of these. So... I kind of want something that shows that way, so maybe this one, because I want something that would show there, you know what I mean? That might be too much. Ooh, there we go. Found another one. That one. That's the one. Yep. So then I want to glue this on so that it folds up so you can write on this part. And then this one I will leave open so I can tuck something in it. Alright, now I need to measure this. And I've got 5 1/4 by 4. So let's do 5. Yep. By, I said 4, so did I want to go right to the top? Yep, I think I do. Let's do it just a hair less than 4. So that gives me a little spot there. And then this. Let's see. Where do I want it? See, it's printed on the back, so it doesn't matter. I think there. Maybe up a little higher. Yeah. I'm going to ink this. And then I will ink this, since part of it is going to show. Oh, just in case you guys are, interested in that gelato, I don't know if they sell them individually. I haven't found any individual gelatos here, but, the States is completely different. So if you happen to be able to get them individually, that blue is called boysenberry. I don't know why they have to name stuff after food. Because, makes you hungry. Now I want toast with jam. Okay. So, I'm going to glue it. And then I have, let's see. So if I do put a tag in that, you want to make sure you glue it far enough that it's not going to get lost in the pocket. You want it to stick out a little bit so that people are aware that there's something in there. But you kind of have to decide what you want to put in there. I don't think I have postcards. I have these though. I like these. These are adorable. And I actually think I might put a tab on that. Yeah, I probably will. Okay. So, So far so good. My husband isn't totally sick yet. He's amazing, actually. I've seen him get a cold and be over it in 3 days. I've never seen anybody get over a cold like he can. That's probably me, right? Taking care of him? That would be it. Okay. That's rather pretty, isn't it? Might do something along the edge here. Maybe, maybe. And so what I'm thinking is that if I attach that there, then on the other side I'll have something larger. Not this large. I'll cut it off somewhat. Put something on that side. And I think I'll fancy cut the top and the bottom. Yeah. Might take some of that off like that. Narrow it down. And if I attach it, you see, to here, I can have it sticking up. I'd still need to glue it to here so that this can be a flip up. Yeah, that'd work. I mean, I guess I could put that there and just glue that top piece. That'd look kind of cool, actually. Decisions, decisions. That would definitely give it enough, and I could always add a little bow or something to the top of that. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. And then, of course, I've got stuff. What did I buy? Make. Not buy. Make. Oh, yeah. These little guys go in here. Or did I make bigger ones? I think that fits in there. Yeah, it does. So, I think overall, that'd be kind of cool, right? Alright. I think I'm doing that. Let's commit. I think I'll come down a bit lower. And there we go. Okay, I'll let that dry before I bend it. And then I thought I had some postcards, but what did I do with them? I do not know. I'll have to find some, because I know I have some postcards somewhere. So I'll find them. And I think that's what I'm going to put in here, is a postcard. I don't think that will work. Let's see. No, those do not work. Oh well, I'll figure it out, you guys, and put something in there. And then this is going to go here. I don't know how yet. I got to figure that out. I do want to cut it down. But I'm not sure if I want to cut a shape or what I want to do yet. But I definitely have to narrow it. So let's do that. Now this was 5, I think, wasn't it? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's good. Now, I'm going to do something with the bottom there, and I'm not sure what I want to do. So let's get my die box. Now, I could do that one because it will fit in there. I'm not sure it'll fit in this one. Yeah, it actually, I like that. Yep. Okay, so then you take your die, and I've had a lot of questions on the dies as well. I think a lot of these bigger ones are Spellbinders dies. I've had them for ages, you guys, so a lot of them are discontinued. You know, that's just the way companies are, right? And of course, because I've had them forever, I have no idea what the name is of these are, so I can't even help you Google them. All I recommend is that you go directly to their website and just, you know, look through their dies and see what they have. This one, I can give you the measurement if that helps. It measures, it's just about 6 inches. Yeah. From the outside edge, that is, you know, like if you're going on the inside, then it's definitely smaller. But see, there's little things that stick out. So if you don't count those, then it's about 5 1/4, about 5 1/4 by, where does that end? Let's see. So if you're not counting that part that sticks out, it's 3 1/2. 3 1/2 wide by 5 inches. Yeah. This one here is quite large. That is 5 7/8 by 3 3/4, approximately. But I know that's a Spellbinders. I'm almost dead certain that's a Spellbinders. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go up a little higher, I think. So that will still give me a nice frame of flowers around about there. Okay, I'm just going to quickly cut that. Nope, I gotta do it again. This is one of my dies that, yeah, it's kind of a pain. I think because it's so intricate. It doesn't like cutting, that's for sure. So I generally do the best I can, and then I have to rub it with a piece of metal. In little spots like that. Just want to make sure these aren't cut. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. So now the next thing I need to do, whoops, is figure out, do I want it? If I do it here, that means this has to go high. Which is totally fine. Or if I do it like that, would stick up a little bit, and then I could maybe put a little trim or something along there, possibly. Yeah, I could put some nice, that blue ribbon, where did I put it? Oh, for heaven's sake, Cheryl. Huh. I swear things have legs. Oh, there. Look up. You can find it. So, if that went like that, and this went here, or I can use that, have to go up higher, and then this could go lower. I know this is crazy, right? I mean, I'm not putting the book together yet. However, I really like to know what I'm doing, because I've made that mistake so many times, and then I get it put together and it doesn't fit. And do I like that? I'm unsure. I have this one. This one's cute too. It's not as tea-stained. I think it's the material of it. Didn't take the tea as well. Well, that's a possibility. So let's hold off on doing that. Because if it doesn't jump out at me right away, I step back from it. Okay, but I'm liking this so far, but I think I want to do something along the edge here. Maybe gold. Embossing powder, possibly. Should have poked through. Yeah, I might do that. The rest needs inking. Huh. I just had an idea. Let's get this on there first. Okie dokie. Yep. I am going to use a pen. Sorry, I had to take my lunch out of the oven. Okay. Now that's quite wide. Yeah, I think I want this one. So I'm going to use this pen. No, I'm going to use the wider one. So if that goes under there, I think if I'm going to do that, I need to go up the edge. Okay. On its own, it kind of looks boring, doesn't it? I still think I like the idea of the embossing powder. Let's try that embossing powder and see if I like it. I need my Versamark. I want it fairly fat. I think. Didn't quite get in there. There we go. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. So, oh, I guess I should have gone along the top since it will be sticking up. Alright, and then open it up. Oops. Open it up, and you got that. And then that'll flip. I might put one inside too. I have this piece left over. So if I put this in here and have it fold down, yeah, let's do that. So when I print my kits, I print several pages. Like I'll print the whole kit, and then I'll go back and, I don't know, I just try and visualize what some of the pages would look like cut up into shapes, or, you know, like what I'm doing right now. See if I'd like it. And then I will print those again. So then I have embellishments, so that'll flip down. I think I might cut that off. I don't want it hanging below this. Yeah, I think I'll cut that off a little bit. Let's go a little less than 4. That works. Yep. Okay. That's the wonderful thing about digital kits, right? You can just print it over and over. You don't have to worry about hoarding your favorite page. You know, when you buy those paper packs. I've done it. You know, it's gorgeous paper. I don't want to use it. Now, since I'm not sticking anything in it, I'm going to use my tape so I can get a nice clean bend. Now, make sure I'm doing it the right way. Before you stick it down, try and even that out. There we go. So then that we will lightly bend. There we go. And now I was putting this, that's going to go even with that. So I need a light, oh you know what, I'm going to have to trim that a little bit more. It's not quite enough. So I'll just put it on my cutter. That should do it. Let's see if that's enough. Yes, that should be enough. Okay. And this is going here. Like so. Now, do I want to glue it, or I have this one. So let's turn that this way. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are. It's really skinny. Comes in handy. Now, this will be the tricky part. Just turn it back this way. And I don't want it lower than that. So I'm going to line that up with the edge of that. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, once you bend that back, it'll be fine. And then give that a rub. There you go. So that and that. love this page. It's so pretty. Alrighty. Now I have a little bit of a edge here. I still am uncertain what I want to do, so I think I'll just leave it for now. And I need to go eat my lunch, so I'll be back. Okay, I've had my lunch and had a little break, and now I need to keep going. Boy, my ears are plugged still. Alright, I like this. It's all dry now, so go ahead and do that. And let's put something in it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But I want a tie on this. Now, which one? That'll be nice. Boy, these coughing bouts come on you super fast. Just when you think you're starting to feel better. It moved. I'm gonna have to get myself a mint or something. Be right back. Okay, we'll see if that helps. I need something there. Right, I was gonna find postcards or something. Let's see what I've got. Forgot I had these. I mean, this bookmark, I'll use that one. These are just from, I think it's from the Tim Holtz paper. Oh, this is something I found on the internet. So I just downloaded it. It's a really old photo. That was kind of cool. I digress. Ooh. Actually a nice color. Maybe I'll use that. Oh yeah, here's one that I cut out. I might use that. That's one I made. There's another postcard. That's kind of cool. You can write on the back of that. Not quite bright enough though. I do want to add some grunge, but Not quite that grungy. What else have I got? Oh yeah. These little file folders are from Denise's store, a tattered dream. I think that's the name of her Etsy store. Anyway, I might put that in there. This is too big, but yeah, it's way too big. I want to cut one down though. And see where I would use it. So that's at 3.5. These were sheets of postcards from, I think I got these at Joann's. That's really crooked. Huh. Let's see. That should match the top of that. Take that off. Now that's better. Now let's see if I'm crooked this way. I don't think so. That looks better. Okay. It's still not going to fit where I want it, but I'll have it at least prepped for something else. Yeah, see, it's too wide. Okay, so that's good for one. Now this might... Nope. I think it's going to have to be a tag, because the opening isn't terribly wide. And where? Oh, I know what it's going to do. What am I thinking? This one. This is what I was going to do. Yeah, and then I was going to put a tab on that. Now, let me get my tab box. See if I have something already cut out. Tabs. You know, I'm going to pull this out too, because I'm thinking I might want some smaller words. Now, what I can do is, instead of cutting one, I'm going to take a light colored one and I'm going to ink it. Because I got loads, as you can see, cut out. Well, sometimes they're not the right color, so ink it. Okay. I'm running out of room. Okay. So I wanted this bright blue. Really love the color of this. There we go. Okay, stuff in the way here. This is why I like putting stuff away. Okay. Now. Go. Forgot where I was putting it. Okay, open up. Oh man, is that not going to fit either? Guess I glued too far. Well, yeah, maybe I did. Poop. Sometimes it's just a little piece that's glued and shouldn't be, so I'll just put a flat ruler in it, push on it, and see if that helps. And if not, then we'll do something else. Oh, there you go. Okay. I don't know what it was sticking on. There's something in there. What's in there that it's sticking on? I can't see anything. I don't know why it would be sticking. Okay. That's good. Okay. And then we flip, and then we flip, and then we pull down. I wonder if I should put a little I've got this thing in my head like a little tab that you could get your thumb under to pull. how my brain is thinking. I don't want to do lace because that would make it bulky under here. I'll come back to that and figure that out. Okay, so now what am I going to put here? I still have a pocket and that and this and this and this. But I still have two more, no, 2, 4, 6 more flips. This is my first one. So I think I'm going to be cutting some shapes out of the pattern paper. I really like this. This might even work, you know? Kind of pretty. I don't know who gave that to me, but it's nice. No. Let me grab my shape box. And see. Now I could cut some more tags, so if I run out, I can do that. I could cut, oh, I like this one. I do like this one. And I did this in the last book and I didn't like this part, so I just did that one. Let's see, those are cute ones too. I'll have to do another ballet book because I've got the little ballet dancers now. Oh yeah, I got these. Now I really like that. Maybe I'll do both of those. And I really like this little doily. And oh yeah, I love this one. This one's so pretty. And I think I'll take that with it. And that's it. Okay. So, oh, it's really heavy. Now let's see. Some of them I'll be able to use this. I might have to put a few more in there to keep that in there. It's fallen out. So I like this. The suction I find only works for one pass through. I'm not sure if it's because it's on this craft mat and it's not, you know, things aren't meant to stick on it. Now I can't use that in there. I can't use this one, I don't think. No. But I can use, maybe. I know they're shorter, however, I can just put it back through again. And I can't use that. Oh, bummer. Let's just not use this at all. That's the only thing, is it really only works for tiny dies. Which I don't use like a ton of, except my butterflies. I did use it a lot for the butterflies. And that's very handy, especially when you don't want to, you know, like I've been so weak, I have a hard time standing for too long. Okay, now I just have to decide what I want to cut them out of. So let's grab the, well, not that. I know I want to use that for something else. Maybe this one. No, I'm thinking, what about, I wonder what that would look like. I quite like that. Although, this, because it's really ugly to me, but cut out of a pattern, it probably will look really good. So, I find that really hard to look at. Hurts my eyes. Okay, I'm going to try that over here. So, give me a mow. I'm going to do both of them at the same time. And see what we can see. Okay. And then I just need the top on it. Now, had I kept my smaller die cutting machine, then I could have done it in front of the camera, but I did not keep them. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one's only cut on one side. Oh, I'm not gonna like that either. No, it's still way too much. No, definitely not. Okay, let's try a different... Whoa, that's so hard to look at. Don't like that pattern. Okay, let's try something different. What's that blue? I do like this blue. I'm not fussy about any of them, really. So let's see if I can find some of that blue cardstock. Let's see if I got any more. I don't think I do. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna pause it and see if I can find some paper. Okay, I found some paper and I've cut some out. Well, it's actually cardstock, not paper. This one, you know, it always looks like it's cut and then it just isn't in spots. Sometimes it's just a little spot that you can break with your pokey tool. And other times it's not. I'm going to have to put that back in, I think. think this one too. Find that extremely annoying. So, you know, I was thinking, I've had a lot of sales on the Passion for Pink and the lavender one, and you know, I'd love to see the creations you guys have come up with. So if you happen to do a YouTube channel where you've videotaped your creation, you can always email me the link. It's delygirl@hotmail.com, and I'd love to view it, because I don't get to watch a lot of videos on YouTube, not like I used to, because I just really don't have the time. I have watched a few in the last, few days since I've been sick. But it's really hard to keep up with watching videos when you're in your craft room every day for most of the day. That looks good. Sometimes the scissors will work, sometimes they won't. Just depends on how much is actually through. This one's actually good, I think. Just didn't pop out. Oh, just in that one spot. There it is. So this is a basil paper. They're cardstock. And I like the basil with the texture on the one side, because then you can use it or not. It's up to you. And sometimes I like the texture, sometimes I don't. It isn't exactly the same color as the other one that I've been using, but it's pretty close. And it goes quite well with the pages, so it's not like I will have those on the same page. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, that one already came out. This is the one that's not done very well at all. So these scissors are Fiskars, I believe. I'm pretty sure they are. They don't have a name on them, but they're the same color as Fiskars. Have a hard time telling you where to get your stuff, because Canada, US, right? Different. You guys have a lot of big box craft stores. We have Michael's. And then we have local craft stores, which don't carry huge amounts because of the cost of inventory. So I find that I get a lot of stuff on Amazon. That's probably my go-to when I can't get it here. Or we have it, but it's ridiculously priced. Sometimes it's still cheaper to get it from Amazon. Not always. If you do Amazon.ca, yeah, all the prices are in Canadian prices, but you'll see a huge difference between Amazon.com and Amazon.ca. Is, you know, the pricing is sometimes ridiculously different. And I realize there is a difference in the dollar. I get that. But some things are way overpriced for Canada. And I'm just bungling this one up. So sometimes I will buy it from Amazon.com if they offer decent shipping. I don't think they do free shipping to Canada. I do have a US box, but I don't send anything down there anymore, because if it's craft related, then I also have to pay a fee for that because I'm a business and they ask me and I can't lie. So that means an extra charge. My time, it takes about, it could take, on average, it takes an hour for me to cross the border. Not driving. That's sitting in the border lineup because I don't have Nexus. And so there's my time and my gas to get there. Then I do pay a fee to pick up from my box. It's minimal, but it's still a fee. So when all is said and done, sometimes it's just cheaper to, you know, have it shipped to my house. So I do a lot of comparison shopping, for sure, you know, to see where the dollar's sitting. And I'm trying not to use my US money because that's my Hawaii money. So if I can buy it in Canada, I buy it in Canada. And honestly, I'm to that point where there's not a whole lot of stuff I need anymore. Yeah, mostly it's just replenishing at this point. So that actually looks pretty good. It came out pretty good. And then I did this one, which is super cute. Now the reason I like these, even though they don't cut this edge, but that means you can get the size of border you want. You're not limited. And I really like that. I just always forget when I go to cut it out. And I'm like, oh yeah. So when you're doing little intricate dies, hang on, I'm gonna cough. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, I use a toothbrush to get the paper out. And then I go through my dies and try and get them bent back flat again before I put them away. Sometimes I'm so anxious to clear my desk off that I put my dies back and they've still got paper in them. And that's not good because then you know, I'm too lazy, and so then I try and cut the paper, and I can't because the holes are plugged. Yeah, so you just make more work for yourself by putting off what you should do right away. Or what I should do right away, I should say. Okay, that looks a little better. These are Sizzix, it says on the back. It does have a number on the back, so if you guys are wanting to know the number of that one, I can let you know. Okay, then I've got the little doily. So just clean that die first. See how fast that is? And you don't need a fancy tool. Man, I saw one at Michael's. $15. I thought, really? Dollar store. I'd rather spend my money on things that, you know, I can't manipulate to work for me. Just something from the dollar store, you know? Okay, so there's the cute little doily. And then I did this one. And then this one's cut too. I do like this one. I like it better than this one, I think. I don't know. I like the pattern on this. It's pretty. You know, that's almost wide enough for... No, I do have one that's that skinny, but it's not the right color. Thread it with ribbon. That'd be pretty. Okay, I did not cut this because I think I'm going to cut this out of, you know, like background paper of some kind, and then that'll go here on this one. This is meant to bend back. You can see the perforations here, and I did that in the last one. I bent it back and then created like a sliding pocket. But I think this time I might just do this. And then I can glue this all down, but leave this part open so I'll have a tuck there. And then a writing spot here. Would be kind of cute. The other thing I could do is cut two of these, glue one edge, put the other one on this side, and then you got like a book. I could do that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show you this paper that I just tea stained. So it's a marker pad. It has a very cool texture. And it's thin, not super thin, but it is pretty thin, although you can't really see through it, a little bit. But it doesn't bleed through when you ink on it, and yet it's quite thin. Well, I bought it to tea stain. Originally, I think I bought it when I was doing my Copic coloring and stuff, and I've since sold all my Copics, and I'm not really... a colorer. Is that a word? Probably not. So I had the pad, and I found it the other day, and I thought, I'm going to try tea staining it. So I did. And just listen to that. Oh, isn't that amazing? It's a really nice weight. I love it. And it crinkled up nice. This is done in the oven. And I laid it on my, I've still got tea on it. I laid it on my baking sheet that's lined with tin foil. So you see all the little lines here? This is just pooling. But these are crinkle lines that are in the tin foil. And so you get a really nice veining on the front and the back, which is bonus. But didn't that come out beautifully? And I love the sound. So, I do remember that I got this at my craft store. She probably doesn't carry it anymore. But I'm going to do a Google, see if I can find it. Of course, it is made in Japan. And they make great paper, let me tell you. They have really nice paper. It's almost a rice paper in a sense. It's a little thicker than that, but I really do like it. And this is all that's on there. There's nothing else. So, PM pad white A4. And that's it. I don't know. I'll Google it. Well, I guess it's TOO is the name of the paper pad. .TOO. Anyway, if you want to Google it, you can. I just wanted to share that because that was fun. And now, back to the page. and see where we're at. So this side is done. So it's this one here. I want these are really thick though, you know. I like them, but they're very thick. I'm wondering if I just cut that off and left a little hinge. No, that wouldn't look right, because then you lose this tab. I could always just make new ones. I generally don't glue these in. I generally put them in as a tuck spot because you can open them up and journal right in them. But it's a very, very thick, it's like 100-pound, I think, weight. And I don't normally put that thickness in a book. I don't know, I don't like bulking up my books. It's unnecessary. So what am I going to do, you guys? I think maybe we'll end it here, and I'll have to just think about it. This is pretty. I do like that. Ooh. I do like that very much. Okay. Okay. I'll think about it, and we'll talk soon. Bye.